there's this balance between the bad of celebrity and the seriousness of a trial in courtroom and proceedings to bring you on.
Every day on TV and Red Coast, we got a lot to get. Witness the raw emotion. The outbursts. The rightful death trauma.
Let me see if that's any better, man. What's going on? No picture though. Black screen. What the frig? Yo. This is crazy. They got me black screen. Here, huh?
I think your daughter and the grandkids just pulled up. That's why.
They don't even want me on this motherfucker. They're like, nah. They're like, nah.
No, get off. Your grandbaby's in here.
They're like, nah, this shit ain't happening. All right, I got sound.
Yeah, this is.
All right. All right, we should be straight now, right? Y'all can hear me? Now that my damn grandkids are here?
Nope, just your daughter.
Oh, good. It's just my daughter. I was just going to curse them out. Sound check, sound check.
Huh? You want to go to Walmart?
Sound check, sound check. Test 1 2 1 2. I can hear Jenna. Cloudy ass day, man. A lot of coaching jobs opening up. Last season we only had a couple coaching jobs, we knew back in September there was word of Marcone stepping down, but he wanted to keep it quiet because he didn't want he didn't want to make it about himself. But, a long time over there at LaSalle. Long time over there, man. But every year, around this time, let me get this out of here. Every year about this time, jobs come available, speculations of jobs, and it's always fun to talk about that, right? Who will be eligible for LaSalle? I mean, there's word about, Moses Brown. That job's gonna be available. Could that possibly be one? The Mount Pleasant job is gonna be available. So a lot of decent jobs available. Mount Pleasant could be a good job for the right person. Mount Pleasant definitely, they need somebody with a feeder program experience, someone that can be able to bring kids in there. But yeah, there's a few jobs available. I mean, Eric Rue probably going to be dropping. Eric Rue is probably going to drop his top 5 list anytime now. You know what I mean? Talking about these guys that are going to be the leading candidates. He's gonna mention the Stanley Dunbar. Of course he's gonna mention Lorenzo Perry. Shout out to him, and he's gonna mention Mike Washington. He's gonna mention a couple other names. So watch out for that dropping in the Providence Journal. He'll have that coming out soon. He's probably like, damn, but I don't think it's any of them. Tollgate is supposed to be opening up. There was Stringfellow mentioned that he might be out of there over at EWG. You know what I mean? Ready to sit down. But you know what I see nobody talking about? You know who I think could be a possibility? Speculation now. Who do I think? Yep, we're talking about Marcone stepping down. Speculation going around. Who's gonna fill the vacancy? One name that I really think who's gonna fill the Cumberland head coaching job if Josh Lima becomes the new head coach of LaSalle? Josh Lima has history over there. Josh Lima has connections over there. Josh Lima is a very Josh Lima's name is swirling around already. Can he rebuild LaSalle? I mean, Lima's name is definitely, there's a lot of buzz is swirling around Josh Lima's name for the LaSalle job. I think Keith Croft is like, yes, cha-ching. He's like, jackpot, got another one. Because if you look at, LaSalle and Hendricken all these years, what Hendricken has 19 titles. Now LaSalle and Hendricken, I mean, you're going to get there. Just by numbers alone, you got the kids, you're able to bring the best kids in. You're going to get to that championship game. And with Hendricken having 19 and LaSalle having 3, I think Geek Crow's like, yes. I mean, bring him in, bring another one in. That's a lot, man. 19-3. Even numbers alone, it should be a 60-40 split at best. 70-30, maybe. It shouldn't be 19-3. But Lima being somebody that was, has history at LaSalle. And his previous experience at Cumberland, him getting to these levels, getting to this game, it says it's gonna equip him with the skills necessary to lead a high school program like LaSalle. So could Josh Lima end up over at LaSalle? Could it be, Lorenzo Perry? Everyone always said that they envisioned Lorenzo Perry over at LaSalle. How about Mount Pleasant? Mount Pleasant, that's going to be, people are going to apply for that job. I mean, as of now, really, this is all speculation, man, but no official candidates have been announced for the LaSalle position. I know who I think is in favor of the Mount Pleasant job, but I'm not going to speculate on that and blow up his spot. You know what I mean? But get out your resumes, man. Get out your resumes, because you know what? You better get it done quick. Don't wait to the last minute. How about them Super Bowls, man? How about them Super Bowls, man? Didn't expect West Warwick to lose like that. Shout out to West Pennington. Shout out to all the West Warwick Wizards. But you know what? You got Coventry coming up, and there ain't no rock, paper, scissors going on. You got to play a square up football game. West Warwick, Coventry Oakers. What you gonna do, man? So I think the Wizards are gonna show up and play. Coventry really has not had a very good season, and I said it in the beginning of the year, and that was one of my other programs with a possible prediction. Of who wants to? Why you want to deal with it? Who wants to deal with the smoke of a job that I predicted could possibly be available? But I think Alejandro probably sat down with the Coventry staff and was like, "Listen, man, I'm just so stressed out. I just want this season to be over." Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you was mad when it started too. But yeah, that's gonna be an interesting game. Thanksgiving Day, West Warwick, Coventry. You know, that's gonna be a good one, man. But so you think with the way things look, could Lima possibly be in line to get that position? And did St. Ray's end up finding a Thanksgiving Day game? That was crazy, you know, to even think that Lima would be a possibility. I ain't saying it's gonna be Lima. Yeah, I mean, good riddance, you know, but I'm anxious to see who I'm anxious to see who the hell who Rube is gonna think his top five. I know it's probably gonna be Mike. You know what I mean, 86 stat. Probably gonna be Dunbar. I mean, Dunbar, does he want to get back in Rhode Island eventually? Eventually, I'm sure he does. I mean, he needs to do something in Rhode Island high school football because outside of breakthrough, what is Stanley Dunbar in Rhode Island high school football? I mean, he has Coventry two and whatever, wins coach of the year. Oh, Alejandro won 2 games this year. Wait a minute. Alejandro and Dunbar, you guys finished with the same record. Anthony, you're gonna get coach of the year. What do you know? Because Dunbar got coach of the year when he went 2-6. And Alejandro beat no, them are consolation games. You can't count them. Told you that. You don't count them games. Come on. You went 2-6, and Dunbar went 2-6, right? And Dunbar got coach of the year. I mean, so you are following in his footsteps. He's gonna be proud of you, you know. But so who knows, man? Who knows what's gonna happen at LaSalle? You know, we'll talk about the Mount Pleasant stuff, you know, a little bit. You know, it's just too soon to be talking about what's going on in Mount Pleasant. LaSalle, I don't mind. You know what I mean? Like if you ain't with me, you against me. So, and Cumberland, you know, I definitely, you know, no love lost between me and Josh Lima. You know, that's for sure. And Mount Pleasant High School, man. Shout out to Jay Addison, man. No smoke at all. Shout out to Jay Addison, man. Been around a while, coaching football. You know, maybe it's just he done a lot of great things with Mount Pleasant. You know, maybe it's just time that Jay just maybe he needs to take a break if that's what it is. But I don't mean any disrespect at all. Shout out to Jay Addison, man, and you know what I mean. I wish him the best. Anything that he's going through, you know. But yeah, so Mount Pleasant, that'll be a good job. But whoever takes that job has to be connected to the youth program. You have to be connected to a feeder program because Providence alone, all the Providence schools. I ain't sure about Classical. Chris McCall's on an island by himself. Got out coached too. Definitely got out coached. Like got out coached. How you get out coached by Dave Cato? You get out coached by Dave freaking Cato. How you do that? I guess even a blind squirrel finds a nut. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you get out coached by Dave. I mean, but shout out to them Ponagansett kids, man. Robbie Grenia, Khalid Rock, great. I loved Jimmy Cook out there presenting Ponagansett with the MVP, man. Shout out to Jimmy Cook to stand out, but Khalid definitely deserved it. Outstanding, game he had. Robbie Grenia, what a game, yeah, no, that was really good, but to see Jimmy Cook out there presenting, Vonnegut with that, it's like I don't know, it was just like, salute to Jimmy Cook over there at Cranston East, salute to him, my boy Anthony over there, Alejandro, I mean, shout out to him over at Coventry. You know, EWG, man, could Stringfellow. I was a coach String, yeah, String son. Coach Stringfellow, could he be, there's been rumors after the season he was going to step down. I got to say, man, you did end the season on a high note, man. That's for sure. I mean, EWG, man, like, how'd you do that to Situate? That was just crazy. Um, what else? What else is going on? North Smithfield's gonna play Davies. I talked to North Smithfield. They said we welcome the game. He said, I'm glad we're playing Davies after they won a Super Bowl. It just gives us, more fight. So that game will be going on. The NKSK game, that's probably gonna be the game of the day for Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, that's probably going to be. Yeah. That's probably definitely going to be the game of the day, man. Westerly Stonington, a lot of memorable moments, but LaSalle, man, what do we think about Marcone stepping down? I mean, some of us knew this back in September. UWG, Mount Pleasant, LaSalle. Let me see what else we have here. She did go into her bedroom, and at that point, she found the dog. We were talking about the other day. And she began to scream. Recruitment practices, in some of these private schools, and some people are like, you know what, we don't recruit. LaSalle don't recruit. I know it firsthand. I know it for a fact. I've been here for 3-4 years. Hendrick and people say we don't recruit. But here we go, claiming another state championship. Now Hendricken they're gonna have to wait and see who they hold on a shit and check. All right, Hendricken's gonna have to wait and see who gets that LaSalle job. But I swear, I think with the connection of Liam, I think it's going to be Josh Lima. I think Liam is going to go to LaSalle and be like, yo, I'll tighten your pockets up. Hire my boy. Possibly. You know what I mean? Possibly. Hey, we back for another one. I was looking up the other day. I'm big on Max Preps, always looking on Max Preps. Recruiters call me. They find kids' names on Max Preps. So I'm always looking through Max Preps, looking at different stats so we could talk about players' achievements, talk about different yards. And then you look and it's like it's the same old thing, it's like not all the schools are utilizing Max Preps, and I don't know why, and it's so frustrating. Some kids, to see their name in the marquee up on Max Preps or to see a play of theirs on Max Preps means so much. So once again, players, parents, myself, other people that utilize Max Preps, you go on there to look for some stats and you can't find them. I mean, some of these kids, just a matter of pride. They want to show their grandparents, they want to keep track of what they're doing. And like I said, recruiters have verified that they use Max Preps. They find kids on Max Preps and they at least keep up with their progress through Max Preps. Because unless you go to this game, like someone said, oh, in Socket, there's that kid's great over there. But I said, unless you go to the game or you see it, you don't know about it. And then there's people that have stats on last season. You don't have stats on this season. So it's a matter of pride. They want to, they want to see their growth. They want to see their development inside the sport. But year after year, teams and coaches continue to overlook this free tool. They overlook the fundamental responsibility of leaving players feeling neglected and undervalued when they see other players on max preps. Well, their coach does it. How come you don't do it, coach? Because it's all about coach. For some students, the importance of stats, it cannot be overstated. For others, they're like, But some of these performances, these kids, it offers players a look to track their progress, identify their strengths, pinpoint areas of improvements, to show their parents, to show their grandparents. Some of them can set personal goals, but without being able to see the struggle, without being able to see what they're going through, they can't set goals for themselves. All you can do is put their stats on max preps. I mean, exposure is essential for these kids. Some of them want to play at the collegiate level. Yes, some of them don't. I get it. But even the ones that don't, they still want to see their progress up on a website. It'll make them feel good. I mean, recruits use max preps. They look for their performance, their stats to make informed decisions. But when coaches are withholding stats, they limit their players' visibility. They limit the opportunity for these kids to advance. So we got to ask coaches, are you inadvertently hiding potential stats by neglecting to post the stats, or are you just being lazy? I mean, some will say that coaches are not only failing their athletes, but also engaging in practices that distort the true performance landscape. Thank you. I like that one. Padding stats, another big allegation. And I know we deal with that. Shout out Chris McCall. You know what I mean? Putting more stats than the player get. And I said, well, if you all update your stats, we can just look at the team that he played and this team, and we can judge it and see, all right, well, yeah, he has a different number than, let's say Lincoln. I mean, this not only undermines the integrity of padded stats of the sport, but it detracts from the genuine achievement of these players who are working so hard to improve. So utilize max preps, man. I mean, come on. It raises concerns about accountability within high school athletic programs. Coaches, you have that responsibility to your players, not only to guide them on the field, but provide them with the tools that these kids need to succeed on the field, off the field. Stop neglecting to post the players' stats. I mean, these kids, they don't see the progress on max preps. They feel like they're wondering why their hard work isn't being recognized and their friend on the other program is. They want to see their names. They want to see their damn accomplishments. They want everybody to see their names. They want everybody to see their accomplishments, man. Post the stats. By posting these stats, you can motivate these kids, enhance their development, right? Pave the way for future success. I mean, coaches, come on, man. The ball is in your court, man. Can we stop the same old song of neglect and give players the recognition they deserve? Post their stats up on Max Preps, because this is what these kids deserve. If we looked on Max Preps and see what teams are posting stats, you could tell because it's the same teams we're looking in the ranking. If we went to like stat leaders, you could tell. All right, we'll just go passing. Right, of course, Parker, Howley, 1,211 yards. And let's see how many games. 5. And everyone else, except Cranston West, they have 6 up on there. But Cranston West is another team that is using the injury fund. But look, classical post stats, North Kingstown, Westerly, Cranston West, Johnston, Mount Pleasant, Pilgrim, Bishop Hendricken, Woonsocket, Burrville, St. Ray's, Mount Hope, Pontiac, West Warwick, North Smithfield, Davies, E.G., Portsmouth, Situate, so it's basically the same teams all the way down. Them teams that I mentioned are the only teams that are basically putting the stats up on Max Prep. So, kids, parents, go talk to your coaches. Be like, yo, can you please get your head out, your yin yang, and get them stats up on Max Preps? Our kids deserve it. So, shout out everybody. Get them stats up on Max Preps. And when we come back, man, big transfer going on, man. Bishop Hendricken to St. Ray's. Whoa. Sebastian Laura leaving Hendy, going to St. Ray's. But hold on, it looks like because of the transfer rules, Sebastian is going to have to sit. How many days, we don't know. But the rule is 35 days in all sports. So Sebastian Laura going from Bishop Hendricken to St. Ray's mid-season. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. We could definitely say breaking news, right? In developments for high school football in Rhode Island, Sebastian Laura has transferred from Bishop Hendricken to St. Ray's, and this move has generated excitement amongst people and players, right? As Laura's talents and experience are expected to bolster the Saints roster. Sebastian Laura, one hell of a player. Some recruits calling him a 5-star player. Underclassman, already has several offers, D1 offers as well. But while he may not take the field right away due to transfer regulations, Laura's presence on the sideline is going to energize this team, man. And they already have one hell of a wide receiving core. But according to state rules, Laura will be required to sit out for a minimum of 35 days before he's eligible to play. And with only 3 games remaining in the regular season, who knows what's going to happen. But this stipulation, does it prohibit him from participating in the postseason play? It might, but it definitely will allow him to train with his new teammates and get acclimated to St. Ray's in the process. I mean, he's definitely viewed as a great pickup given his skills, his contributions at Bishop Hendricken, where he was a key player in the program. Why would Keith Croft let him go mid-season, midstream, and not buck, not put up a squabble? So stay tuned for further updates on Sebastian Laura's journey and the latest news from Can We Keep It Real podcast, where we're going to continue to provide insight and analysis on local high school sports. The excitement is building. We're looking forward to sharing more developments as they unfold. But yeah, Sebastian Laura going over there to St. Ray's this weekend, man. Exciting D1 football, right? You got Burrillville and NK. Burrillville and the Skippers, man, going down Division 1. Central Knights and Bishop Hendricken. Whoa. St. Ray's and LaSalle. There's going to be some Division 1 action going on. Unbelievable, man. More games going on, but I just wanted to bring you that quick update. Sebastian Laura going from Bishop Hendricken to St. Ray's. Big pickup by St. Ray's, giving Sebastian skills and everything that he's done up to this point. But what do you think about that move? Let us know. Wow. What a power move that is right there. And don't forget, stop down my boy, New York System in Oneyville, man. Tell Greg your boy Mikey sent you. Get some wieners, coffee milk. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Open at 3 a.m. in Oneyville. The one on Reservoir Ave, you got to get there before 10 because they be like closing early, but that's what it is, man. We appreciate everything. Rest in peace, Fed Hill, Richie Rags. Got it going on. We got to see what's going on with the Burrillville football field. Is that lawsuit just about done? Are they going to let it go or what? Until later, man. You already know it's definitely the bad guy. Check out the Division 3, Week 5 power rankings. We're going to have to get Division 2 up there for you and some scores. So we're going to have a great, great week, right? So definitely talk to you soon. And don't forget, man, shout out to my guys over there, Fed Hill. Go to YouTube, check out their music.
When I drop you off, you never see your father. Saw 48 hours of the week. It's not enough for us to speak. It's not enough for me to teach. I want to hug you. You're out of reach. You're so far away. I just want you here with me. Just know this wasn't up to me. Driving from your mama crib, I find it hard to breathe. Hard to tell you what I mean, but I never want to leave. There's things I must protect you from. I only can 2 days out the week. I only feel like a man on them 2 days out the week. Rest of the time, I'm on my grind. Sometimes I forget to eat, but I'm hungry, baby daddy, eat the street.
their benches.
Okay, guess not.
Good kick.
This will be the end of the quarter as it takes a North Kingstown bounce and finally out of bounds. Well, we'll try this one more time. We'll step aside when we come back. Second quarter action here on the NFHS Network.
Our number one priority is protecting our players. That's why we're writing new rules.
Seven after one quarter of play here from Cranston Stadium. Alongside Marty Crowley, I'm George Bannister. Scotty Tooker braving the elements outside, the wind, which is worse than anything right now. And as to be anticipated, as the sun, even though it's out briefly, is ready to set early because we're in Eastern Standard Time now, not daylight time. It's just going to get colder out.
Yeah, it is. The lights are on here at the stadium as well.
First and 10 for North Kingstown.
First and 10 for the Skippers from the Burrillville 41-yard line, traversing right to left. Diano from the gun takes a snap, turns, gives to Charnello. He's going to move his feet forward and be brought down at the 37-yard line.
Taken down by number 6, Jack DeCaro.
That's a pickup of 4.
And now they go hurry up.
Second down.
Good first down pickup by the Skippers. Charnello again.
Charnello near side, bigger hole, falls down across the 30 to the 29. An 8-yard pickup for Charnello.
Soulier on the tackle.
Officials timeout on the field.
And there's an NK player down, so officials will blow it dead. 11:34 to go here in the second quarter. We'll step aside with this officials timeout.
When you or your loved ones are hurt, nothing's more important than getting the best care fast.
All right, we back. We got sound. Test 1, 2. Check. Yeah, we were checking out some of the Burrillville game. You know, shout out to NK. Shout out to Burrillville. You know, I gotta say, I think Burrillville did a phenomenal job this season. You know, I don't think anybody thought that Burrillville was going to be in the situation that they were in. I mean, who really thought, no disrespect either to Coach Ferraro or any of that, but who really thought that Burrillville was going to make it to the Super Bowl? Let me see if we got sound. All right, cool. Who really thought Burrillville was going to make it to the Super Bowl? So for Burrillville just to make it to the Super Bowl, play that game with NK, stand there. But I got to say, you know, take Burrillville's top 25, and I'll put them up against a lot of teams, top 20, 25. What a tough group of kids, well coached. And how about this? Burrillville, Jake Gelinas, Logan Gelinas. You know, I talk about the brothers a lot because, you know, they're a pair of fantastic quarterbacks. You know, they come from, you know, their dad, great man, And when Jake finished the Thanksgiving Day game, he had a total of 72 touchdowns for his career. He did it in like 2 years, 72 touchdowns and like 5,000 yards. So now Logan coming up on this Thanksgiving Day football weekend, Thanksgiving Day football. We have Logan now, and Logan just needs like 2 to tie his brother and 3 to beat his brother to have, a Burrillville High School record. Both brothers will have that spot. So will Logan tie his brother? Will he get the 3 touchdowns to go 1 above his brother? Will he only get 2 touchdowns and be 1 under his brother? So what brother is going to finish with the most touchdowns for a Burrillville High School record? Imagine that, 72 touchdowns. Is that incredible? Logan did it in I think 3 years. Jake did it in 2 years. But that is incredible. I just wanted to say, I think that program can keep their friggin' heads high, man. But yeah, whoever expected that, So let's see if Logan can break. Yeah, it's like Logan, Jake, Logan. Let's see if Logan can break Jake's record. And like we were just watching the game, maybe we could keep it on the screen and maybe react to it, but I just got to stop it every once in a while. And so let's see.
Thanks for watching George and I here on the NFHS Network. Along with
shout out to Julio Adano. He's over there. Oh, come on. What are you doing here?
Jumping for joy with
first ever.
Yeah, I had to get that back on.
A 2-on-1. Oh,
there's always something that screws the shit up. Shout out to Julio. He's over there. But yeah, that Burrillville NK game, too bad, Burrillville came out the side they did. NK, shout out to NK winning a championship. But LaSalle now, we all know Marcone. Jeff is out of there. Adios. See ya. Arrivederci. All that good stuff. I know that Chris Webster, it's all speculation. Who knows? But, there has been conversation, that, Josh Salima's name has been brought up. That's all I'm saying. Lorenzo Perry's name has been brought up. Eric Rube, I can't wait for him to read his story. Like, he's supposed to do like the top 5. I can only imagine. I already bet we know 3 of them. No way. I don't know. I don't know if Stanley would fit in over there. I don't know if I mean, you know what I mean. You could definitely put Stanley in Pleasantville, and he'll be able to be straight. Like my man be like proper. Shout out to him. Mount Pleasant, another job that's going to be available. So get them resumes out. Coventry, who knows? Maybe Alejandro, worked it out. I said, I'm just stressed out. I just want the season to end now. I mean, can we flip a coin? Can we just flip a coin for Thanksgiving Day? How stressed out does the coach got to be that he's like, you know what? I'll flip a coin. I'll flip a coin and we could all go home. That's what's going on over there. You lose a lot of players, it's like, but I'm the bad guy. But EWG, another program that possibly, is good riddance though. Imagine that. Like, I mean, I gotta say, they finished this season out strong. They definitely finished the season strong. Let me see what else we got. SK West Warwick game. I mean, that was,
Martin.
that
Coach Gil
was
Martin was a highly respected member of the
that
Rhode
was
Island
that was a tough
athletic
game,
and
man.
academic community.
But
is
West
dearly
Warwick's gonna
missed by those
rebound.
whose lives he so greatly impacted.
They're gonna
Please
see
join us in a
Coventry,
moment of silence honoring the life
which I heard,
of
man.
Coach
I
Joe
don't
Gil
think
Martin.
Alejandro's ready for that. I heard he's a little like, man. Man, I'm gonna be the one that they send it back over there with. I'm gonna be the one that they lose that trophy to.
Thank you.
That hurts, though.
And
I
now
know.
please
And then
remain
everyone's
standing as we
staring at
honor
you
America and
and
those who
being
defend
like,
our
I
freedom
can't,
with the
we
singing
had
of
that
our
thing in our
national
school
anthem.
for a while, and
Performing the anthem today
now we get
is a
to look.
member of
Now
North
it's going in
Kingstown's
your
class
car.
of 2025.
Oh man!
Please welcome Abby Kilday.
And I was not riding home with you. I mean, but who knows, man? Yeah, the SK West Warwick game. So I'm sure it's gonna be a totally different story. James Branch, had a really, really great season. I gotta say, like, West Warwick was good in Division 2. I mean, SK was just beyond everybody. That Pontiac Classical game, that was something else, man. And then after the game, let me see if I have this, man. Like, yo, bro, I was like, oh, come on, I didn't download it. Oh man. After the game, I look up and I see Jimmy Cook out there about to present the program with the MVP, and I was just like, holy crap. Like, I was just like mad surprised because everything that Jimmy Cook went through, I just didn't see that.
What a phenomenal rendition by North Kingstown.
I mean, I absolutely
Abby
did not see that coming,
course,
man. And how about UMass Dartmouth, man, in the playoffs?
Moment of silence for the great North Kingstown legend.
They're going to have an ESPN game. It's going to be Sunday up in Springfield. They already had a bye. So salute to them in the playoffs. They just completed their third conference championship. They finished at 10-0. Coach McCormick did a great job this season.
His legacy with North
Kingston, bringing guys in. Shout out to him.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying, Marty, win it for Joe.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what happens.
There's a lot at stake
who's gonna
here
go
too.
where.
In Barberville, Coach Ferraro told
think?
him before the game. He says we're ready to shock the
So
world.
we have Mount Pleasant that we're pretty sure is
just,
available. Tollgate, EWG, LaSalle.
Hard-working programs.
Some people speculate it could be Josh Lehman. He's a good fit.
Back deep
Let's speculate, man. We're just it's just speculation. Maybe.
As we're
what
set
if?
to get underway with the Broncos having
Addison,
possession
shout out to
this
him.
afternoon in the bowl.
I think Addison probably gave as much as he could give right
First
now.
and 10 Broncos from their own 20
some
to
people
start
just
things off.
kind of
Skippers
like
in their black uniforms,
Marcone, but like
gold
basically,
stripe
I just
down the
can't
middle
do
of
it
the helmet, gold numerals.
anymore.
Barberville in their
I
road
wanna
white
relax, I wanna
jerseys,
chill.
navy blue. Navy
but I
helmets,
could
white
see Josh
stripe with
Lehman definitely going there.
1934
Maybe Liam
on
said,
the
"I'll
side
tell
of
you
their
what,
helmets, the year that Barberville
I'll kick
football
in some
started,
blue.
and the
I'll
decal DH
make another
for
nice
Dowdy Hauser,
donation." Josh Lehman and Liam
wife of
Cohen,
longtime
I'll
coach
tell
Frank
you,
Hauser, legend in the Barberville community.
Getting a LaSalle job.
The Broncos,
I
he's
mean,
in the gun.
you don't say no to that.
He's going to take the first snap, fires across the field.
So we just hear
It's gonna be a loss of
speculation Tuesday
three
before the
on
turkey day.
Yeah, flat out pass to Jack.
Maybe I'll
good
look
job by
like
the
a turkey
skippers
on
covering
this
that
one.
right there.
And
Logan
or
Jelline
maybe
is
Lorenzo Perry leaving Moses Brown.
you've ever seen one,
Could he be going
-2 for Belusi.
over there? to
Second
LaSalle.
and 12 for the Broncos.
I mean,
Ethan Machado
they've known
on
about
the
this
stop for
since
the skipper.
September, so they had plans to get this all straightened out. You know, with Jason Dean also being on that
Now
Cumberland
pistol
School Committee,
formation
now Lehman must be
for the
like, yo,
Broncos.
I'm getting out of
The
town.
give. Trying to
You
come
know,
to the near side.
But
Hesitating
I wouldn't be mad
was
if he took that job.
Kelleher.
No
And
way.
he gets dropped
No way
down.
at
He picks
all.
up maybe
I would
a
not
yard.
be mad.
It'll be 3rd and long.
I would
Now,
not
Leland Keller
be
had tried
mad
to
at all.
stretch
I think
that out. He's
Tollgate
going to
is
come out of the
another
game
good
as his
job.
helmet came off. Or does
Tollgate's
he? Yes,
another
he does.
program.
And the NK defense
Wait.
did a real good job of stringing that out. Some looks like
Tollgate
size
has a
differential
real
between the lines.
big,
You look at that North Kingston defensive line, and they have some dudes right
student
up
body.
front.
You know, you go over there, you make that
Always
program
carry the-
exciting. That might be a
what
job
does,
for Coach
Lee
Fortin
Corso
to go
call them?
after
The
and grab.
Hosses. They always
Go
have
after
big
and grab
boys up
something
front,
like
both on the
like
offensive and
Tollgate.
defensive lines.
Everybody's gonna
No
apply
different
for
this
the
iteration of the roster.
LaSalle job. Everybody's gonna apply for that.
Braden Johnson in the
But
back.
they might keep it in house and give it to an alumni.
Scrambling is Jelinas. And
Which
he gets
brings you
dropped at the
to
20, 1 yard
Lorenzo
pickup,
Perry.
and that'll bring up. Well, they're going to mark him at the 21, a 2-yard pickup, but
You know,
it'll
but
bring up
why would
4th and
Lorenzo
long
Perry
for the
go over
Broncos.
to
Yeah,
Moses
Anthony
Brown for
Kawhi,
a
the
year?
tackle right there. Good discipline by him up
How
front,
about you think about that?
coming from his nose guard position, from his tackle
You know,
position.
St.
held his
Ray's no
lane.
Thanksgiving Day game.
And so now 4th and
A lot
10,
of
the Broncos
speculation
will
about
kick.
that situation.
Back to receive is Gian
St. Ray said they
Kelly
noticed at the beginning of the
and
year.
Cooper Berthelot stand out
What
in
did Moses
midfield.
Brown say? Oh, it's a
Punter
glitch.
is Daniel DeMonico for the Broncos.
Moses Brown said it was a glitch.
So now don't forget, George, it is punting into the wind here as well, as
Yes.
the wind has started to swirl.
We'll watch a
Good
little
snap.
bit more of this.
Little movement to
And
the
that's
right,
a
kick
wrap.
up
I
in
just
the air.
want to
There's
talk
that
about,
wind,
maybe a
holding it
little
up.
speculation.
It
Mount
does
Pleasant.
take
Who would be a
verbal
good
bounce,
coach
however, to the
for Mount Pleasant?
44-yard line. But North
You
Kingstown
think some
will
guys
have
in the youth
1st and
program
10
would be
at
ready
the
to
Burrillville
step up?
44-yard line to start
Who
this
would be a good coach
drive.
for, or maybe how about an assistant?
And here's where now the
What assistants are ready to
Horrible
step
defense
up
will be
and be a head
tested against the
coach?
vaunted Skippers passing attack.
Yeah, Jack Diano's thrown for over 2,000
Yeah, let's
yards
go,
this
man.
season.
Thanksgiving Day,
It's
man.
been impressive. It's
That
been a balanced attack for the
West
Skippers.
Warwick
But
Coventry
when you
game
talk
is
about a high
gonna
school
be
quarterback
lit.
throwing for over 2K, that's something.
He's like, come on, can we play rock, paper, scissors, please?
From the
Can
gun,
we flip a coin?
man in motion. They're going to give it on the wide receiver sweep to Gianni.
Punt against it,
Akuli.
Burrowville
Akuli
game.
comes to the near
That's
sideline
gonna be a
outside the
good
numbers,
game.
gets knocked down at the 41, a pickup of 3.
Norman Sullier,
Yeah,
number
we got some
15. Good
games.
pursuit
Westerly,
coming from the weak
Stonington,
side.
East
on
Providence,
Iaculi.
LaSalle. That'll be LaSalle's coach last game. And
Funny,
who
George,
is
looking at all
going
these
to
teams
replace
here. I was trying to
Marcone?
do Thanksgiving Day rivalries and stuff, and a lot of the
Who's it
teams
gonna
we'll
be?
see here this weekend are playing on Thursday.
So let's wait for
including
Eric
NK
Group's,
playing SK.
his
and
five
Butterville will play
potential
Pontiac,
candidates
who
who
will be
he
here tomorrow.
thinks
Both
it's
of those
going
teams will be here
to
tomorrow.
be.
West Warwick will
Is
also
Stanley
be here
Dunbar
tomorrow.
ready to come back to
Playing
Rhode Island?
Coventry and
Is
Takes
Lorenzo,
Takes a snap,
you know,
slings it
Oh!
outside, hit
things
immediately
didn't work out
after
at
the
Moses
catch
Brown.
was Anthony Perry
Philosophies are
for the
different.
loss.
yeah, Joseph Marcaccio.
Is Willie Edwards
was
going
like
to
in
lead
the
Brown?
end,
Like
in
a lot
the
of
NK
stuff
huddle
happened
right
up
there,
at
George.
Brown.
Shot that gap, and that's going to be a loss.
You know what I mean? So there could be all types
Loss
of
of 4 to
moves
be exact.
going on. Any of these championship teams saying,
3rd and 11.
hey,
ball
my
sits on
defense
the
did this. I'm ready to
45-yard
branch off
line.
on my own. How about them youth football coaches that are
Far
feeling a
hash
little
mark
nice because,
for the Skipper.
you know, they won the
who
12U
last time out against
Super
Burrowville
Bowl.
defeated
So now
them
it's like, all right, I'm ready to go
35-14
be
on
a head
October
coach
18th.
now. Listen, this ain't youth football.
A little over a month ago.
You know what I'm saying? This isn't youth football.
Diano scrambles near side, flips it out, cut by Perry. He's going to get inside the 40.
This isn't
tries
youth
to shove a
football,
defender.
man. I
but
just
is
wanted
knocked
to
out of
mess
bounds
around.
at the
Get on here
38-yard
and,
line, a 7-yard
See
pickup,
what y'all
but it's
think
still going
about
to be
this
4th
shit.
down.
Yeah, I think you're going here.
Appreciate y'all.
You get the wind at your
This
back. You
isn't
get,
youth
you know, you're
football.
gonna
Wins, not
try to pick up
everybody.
3 or 4
The
yards
older
here,
coaches.
trust your offense.
They want to cry. They want to go to these
Early in the
RIIL meetings,
Right,
and they
set
want
the
to
tone.
cry. We're not
Not
competitive. We
the
can't
defense,
do this.
but let's, run behind that big offensive line and try to get this, pick up this
I can't
first
be
down.
in.
It's a long 4 yards that the
What are we
Skippers
doing
have to pick
here?
up.
Oh, he wilding right now.
Stay out here.
Quad
Rhode
wide
Island,
receivers,
stand
two
up,
to
man.
Two to each side
I'm
of
trying
the
to put on
field.
for my city.
And we're going to get movement
I'm
on
trying
the
to put on
NK
for my
line.
city, man.
False start. Moving back 5 yards.
Now, does that change your decision, George?
D1.
Unsure. I think if you're going
But I don't want to be called D2.
Yes. Oh, no,
Getting
they're gonna bring
things
out the punting
correct in the.
That's why I'm a.
But I have to say, back in
Not
game
promote
one,
or
Marty,
promotion
you
any
said
illegal
every
activities. All content
time you
provided
have
by this
fourth down,
channel is
fourth
meant
down
only for
territory. I agree
educational
with you
purpose
there,
only.
especially here.
Oh, the alignment's good for football on second thought.
Playing to win
Dude,
this game,
you
right?
crapped on it this whole video, man. And I haven't even got on you for going after the parents at East Greenwich, man. I wish I had that video.
Listen, no one's going to give you more coverage. No one's going to be at more games. No one's going to be more informed. I'm not just some guy sitting in his basement spouting off about who's winning games and who's doing what. We're real. The rebellion is real. Providence Journal coverage is going to be real this year. It's almost here. 3 days away.
Different schools of thought there, right, George? You go for it
Now
there.
deal with it. We see what happened when the last dude tried to. Yeah, I bet he probably went home and cried too. I took the line in the cafeteria. Lunch lady gave me a bowl of gravy, some mashed potatoes, and real with it. So ill with it, I think I need a medical leave. I got my foot on their neck and I ain't letting them breathe. He say he nicer, but he ain't never said it to me. Flow so cold, minus like 7 degrees. Go get your chinchilla, that painkiller nigga. With you getting sick of me, cause instantly when they heard me, they could wear it was history. Hickory, doctor, the flow so crazy, it belonged on the top floor. I felt 6 feet, even when I was 5'4".
You had some positive yardage on your first possession. Let's see what happens. Daniel DeMonico checks in now.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell that. Everybody's like, football's a team game. Okay, it's not a team game. Okay, I did my part. All right, I put in a great game plan. I mean, these players, they're horrible. My players are no good. I mean, everybody's like, no excuses. I got 22 excuses. 11 on my offense and 11 on my defense. Our offensive coordinator is terrible. He gets half of his plays off of Madden rookie mode. I mean, the guy is no good. Do we have a chance next week? No, we don't. We're 0-8. We're not good at football. Red zone defense is like Oprah. Like, you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown.
Coach,
Boy, I love what Mikey does.
Pass by Logan
Sometimes
Gelanis.
I'm like,
yo,
yo,
on
you
that
over
thing,
the edge,
we talked about the
TMZ
first
with it.
team,
But
going east and west, and
boy gonna do you
DeCaro
something nasty.
with a great
I
catch.
hate
He
to
picked
say
up a
it,
good
more
block on
times
the
than
wing
not,
as well.
he get the results he wants.
And so the Broncos
Right,
now
and to be
get
honest
the
with you,
first down. of
I
the
honestly
game.
don't think it's over. Honestly, I think exactly what this state needs. We've always needed a platform where we can call out the nonsense
Wide receivers that can pick up yardage after the catch and contact.
and give people the props that they deserve and call out the people who are full of it. And honestly, I think that more and more people are starting to utilize Mike's platform for it. And honestly, I know a lot of folks. A lot of people talk to me, "Oh, Emerson, like you're on there and you
Good
talk
first,
this and you talk
first
that."
down yardage.
And I'm
right
like,
there for
listen,
Leland
I said,
Kelleher.
name
Running
one
off the
thing
right
that he's been
side
wrong about.
Of this Bronco offensive line. You know, it's just everything's
And
we
then
talked
this
about
fight.
last game too, George. Every little thing you do says something else.
But boy.
And right there,
Right. Because they know.
first
Because
down
honestly,
run. Now
like
Kelleher is
that
to the
stuff
left
that's being
of
exposed,
Gelinas.
they're like, "Oh, damn, how did he find out about it?" And again,
5:41
he
left here
Mike
in
has
the
his
first
sources, and
quarter.
I never get into that. But at the end of the
Side,
day,
that
what
ball's
he
hot.
exposes is the
Making his
truth.
way is Sully.
And
picks up a
people
block.
don't want to hear that. They want to hear the watered down version. They want to hear, "Oh well, like, I don't know how he found that out, blah blah blah." But they want to duck and dodge and this and that. There's no need for that. It's like, okay, we need to bring a level of respect back to coaching and administration and stuff like that. And honestly, when people get called out like that, they call out the nonsense, and that's exactly what we need.
Y'all better stop playing with that boy.
Oh, the alignment's good for football on second thought.
It might be
Dude,
that
you
block.
crapped
George,
on it
from our
this
angle.
whole video, man.
But again, we're up here.
Bad guy. Bad guy. That's the bad guy. The bad guy. The bad guy. The bad guy.
Load up, dick. We don't do no talking. We know what they do for the view. Never took a loss. No